Hey guys, it is Scott the Steamroller Steen with Steamroller Picks. It is the 10th of November. It's football Sunday, baby. Let's talk about the NFL. But before we do that, if you guys would be so kind, take a minute and smash that like button, hit the thumbs up. I will take it as a personal favor. So if you guys would do that, that'd be fantastic. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, you're looking for premium plays, I got those. Just information is in the description of today's video. So, as we roll here, we're about midway through the third quarter in the BYU Utah game. Utah currently up 8. We need some help. Need some help. The BYU defense has not been there, and BYU not able to get much going on offense so far. So we'll see if we can fix that here as the game progresses. Um, on the premium side, went 3-1 yesterday, including hitting our best bet of Navy minus the 3. So that was a nice, easy win, and that's the kind we like. So that being said, let's take a look at the NFL. Got one fired up for you in the late window. It's going to be Titans Chargers. Looking at the total here, 38.5. We are going to play the under, gang. You know what? This Chargers defense has been one of the most underrated stories of the season so far. They lead the NFL in points surrender, giving up just 12.6 points per game. And of course, you know what? They're not playing the best schedule. They haven't exactly played a murderer's row of offensive juggernauts, but you know what? They held Arizona and Kansas City to 17 points. That 17 points represents the lowest total of the year for your Kansas City Chiefs. And speaking of not exactly murderer's row, have you met the Tennessee Titans? Good news for Titans fans is Will Levis is healthy again and is slated to start. The bad news for Titans fans is Will Levis is healthy again and is slated to start. Mason Rudolph started 4 games and played most of the fifth game when Levis got hurt after throwing just 4 passes. And in those 5 games, he led them to their only 2 wins on the season. Tennessee, they do not score much, 27th in scoring, averaging just 17.5 points per game. But it gets worse with young Will Levis at the helm as they put up just 14.8 points per game. Bad news for the Chargers is their defense is a lot better than their offense. Chargers put up just 19.9 points per game. That's 24th. And they are facing a Titans defense that, excuse me, of course, is not great. They give up 26.6 points per game. That is 27th in the NFL. But we're going to put a little asterisk on that because that number is a bit skewed because they gave up 86 points in back-to-back games against the Bills and the Lions. By the way, Bills and Lions, first and fourth best scoring teams in the NFL. The Lions are first and the Bills are fourth. Without those 2 games, those numbers helped a little bit more. They gave up just 24 points per game, and that would be good for 20th in the NFL. So without those 2 contests there. Having said that, you know what? Chargers are going to score. I expect them to probably have to do most of the heavy lifting in this one. As the defense, I think for the Chargers is going to take care of Will Levis, and this Titans offense is not without talent, especially at the skill possessions. They've got Tony Pollard as a running back. He's not having a great season, averaging just 4.4 yards per carry, a couple of touchdowns on the ground. And they're not without talent in the wide receiver room, man. They have 2 guys who allegedly are Calvin Ridley and Tyler Boyd. They have just 48 catches in 8 games between the 2 of them. They had D Hop, but he was able to escape to the Chiefs, and he's already has 10 catches in about 10 days that he's been with Kansas City. After grabbing just 15 catches in 6 games with Levis and the Titans. It may not be the wide receivers that are broken. That's what I'm saying to you here. As I mentioned before, they don't have a lot of rushing touchdowns, have just 6 rushing touchdowns on the season. And one of those was by Ridley, and one of those was by Rudolph. So the running backs have a grand total of 4 rushing touchdowns on the season. That is not good. I'm just not seeing a lot of points coming out of this Tennessee unit. And I think 13 is probably their ceiling. So even with this relatively low number here of 38.5, I think the Chargers offense will struggle enough to keep this one under the total. So let's do it. Let's play you Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers under 38.5. And at the end of that one, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, guys, as always, thanks very much for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to drop your plays in the comment section. Let us know what you're on. Let us know. Let me know what you think of this play. You tailing, you fading, you like, yeah, I can involve in that. Whatever it is, put it in there. Let me know what you're thinking. All right, you guys have a terrific Sunday. Let's finish the weekend strong and win, lose, or draw. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk all about it. Take care. We'll see.